Hello, welcome back again for another video. So today what we're going to be talking about is the dragon model, and I already made a video about this previously, but I never actually showed the leaks that I got. Instead, I showed you what my artist made based on the leaks that I actually got. But today what I'm going to be doing is sharing with you guys the actual leaks. So without further ado, let's get this video started. So the first and foremost leak we have of the dragon fruit rework actually came from a while ago, and this came from a fan of mine who sent it to me. Now I'm not gonna really tell you guys how he got it or where he got it, but there was a fan of mine who sent this to me, and this is basically how this leak actually looks like. So this is going to be the dragon rework model. Now, is it official? As far as I know, I think this is the actual model, and I will tell you guys why I know it's the actual model later. But I do believe that this is going to be how the actual model will look like. And as you guys can see, comparing it to the actual model that we have right now of the dragon fruit, it's actually a bit more enhanced. It's definitely a lot better than the dragon fruit model we have right now, and I definitely think that this is an addition or an improvement over the dragon fruit model. And yeah, this is definitely a better one, and this is how it looks like with colors. So as you guys can see, the side-to-side comparison of both of these, one of them is made by my artist and the other one is made by the actual modeler, which is Red Doppio, if this does end up to be the actual model. So these are the two models side by side, and on the left right here is the actual sneak without colors, and on the right here is the one made by my artist. So this is probably how it's gonna look like with colors, but that's not gonna be it, guys. We actually have more sneaks. So if you watch my last video, there's actually a sneak that I made, or a video I made about the dragon rework model. So that's actually, go check that out. So this is how my artist draw the model. To show you guys, this is how my artist draw the model, and this is his depiction of the model. So how does it look like in the actual sneak? How does the actual sneak peek looks like? Alright, so this is how the actual sneak peek of the dragon fruit rework model looks like. So this is actually, in my opinion, very interesting because this does look very good. However, there are some complaints that I do have. The number one complaint that I have is the legs actually kind of look very weird. The hind legs, the rear legs actually look kind of weird, and it also looks a little bit unnatural. If it was going to look like this, it's supposed to be a lot longer, and this definitely doesn't really look like that's proportionate. I think I feel like an actual good looking dragon would be what RLC's kind of has. If you go take a look at RLC's, now it clearly does look a lot like KINO, but what Blox modelers or the Blox developers could have done is copied the proportions at the very least. So the proportions of RLC's dragon is actually very realistic. It's supposed to be a long dragon. It's an Eastern dragon, and it's supposed to be very long. It's not supposed to have wings. So I feel like that's probably the only thing that they got kind of wrong, or that the part that I think they could maybe improve. Now, I'm not a modeler myself, but I do know I am an artist, and I do have an artist that's actually pretty good, and that's the number one thing that he tells me, that all the other games does have better dragons than Blox fruits, because the proportion is what I think kind of wrong, or kind of just could be better. Now, it's still a very good looking dragon. It's still a very great looking dragon in my opinion, and this probably will look better when it's finally in the game. And this is how it looks like side by side, the dragon that they made, the leaker made, or the leaker sent me, and also the dragon that my artist made. So actually both of them looks pretty insane. Now, by the way, guys, we are going to be doing a massive giveaway at 85,000 subscribers, permanent fruit, but there's also one more giveaway that we're gonna be doing. So we have this, which is gonna be the permanent fruit of choice for the people who use my KINO referral code. I mean, any permanent fruit you want, all the way to Kitsune, you can win it as long as you used my referral code in KINO, which is KM4DJH. KINO is basically an app where you can play Roblox to earn Robux, and if you want to download it, the download link is going to be in the pinned comment and also in the description. We are starting this already, so if you want to be part of this giveaway, all you have to do is use my referral code KM4DGH on KINO, and if you don't use it, you won't be accepted. I will reroll you. Even if you do win, I will reroll you, so you have to use it right now. Okay, so let's get this video continued. Okay, so how do I know it's actually official? Now, the way that I would know it's actually official is because when I posted this dragon fruit rework model before, I did actually get into some trouble in the Blox Fruits Discord, where I did get into some sort of trouble. Now, I'm not really gonna say the exact thing that happened, but apart from that, there's actually another person that does cover leaks, which I think is a pretty great leaker, and his name is Roblox. Now, the thing that Roblox shows right here is essentially what I'm showing you, but instead completed. And it does look very similar to what I am showing you. So this is exactly pretty much the head of what I'm showing you of both the models that I've showed you just now. It's pretty much the models. And as you guys could see, he's just talking right now. But yeah, this is actually very great YouTuber. Nobody can do what he does. He's the only YouTuber right now who can, you know, find the leaks of stuff like this. So I do recommend watching his video as well. But as you guys can see right here, the dragon is actually not as long as I would want it to be, and it does show with this leak, this leak that I have, that it's not very long. And I think that's something that they should improve, because if it's not long and it's an Eastern dragon and they have this animation with it, then it's gonna have a very weird look to it. So I think Eastern dragon should be very long, and just how Relseas does it. Wait, let me actually show it to you. So as you guys can see right here, this is definitely how a dragon should look like. If you go compare, no, not the look, but the length. If you go compare the length with this actual dragon and the dragon that we have, the difference is actually pretty massive, especially with how they handle the length and stuff like that. I feel like this is just much more proportionally correct compared to what we have. Now, if you don't know what proportionally correct means, it's basically the right length and also the right size for the stuff to make it look good, in my opinion. It doesn't have to exactly look like this, but this length, in my opinion, is perfect for an Eastern dragon, especially if they're gonna, you know, have this sort of animation with it. So it's definitely a very great thing that we have the dragon fruit rework. But what exactly is taking this model so long to release? Well, I actually also have an older version of the dragon fruit rework model that I want to show you guys before we end this video. And this dragon fruit rework model right here is actually a pretty interesting look of the dragon fruit rework. And this was supposed to be a Western dragon. Now, this Western dragon thing, it's supposed to be a Western dragon, I believe, from what we are seeing right here. Now, it's not made by Bread Doppio. This was made a while ago, before, I think, like last year. And this is what it's supposed to look like. And I think what really happened is they redesigned things a lot, which is how we finally ended up with what we have right now. If this is most likely going to be the rework, it is probably most likely the rework already. And which one do you guys like more? This one we have right now, the one that was supposed to be the rework, the old version or the draft version of the dragon fruit rework, or the actual rework that we're probably going to be getting, which looks like this? I personally prefer this one, the actual thing that we're going to be getting, because it just looks a lot more modern. And the only thing that I could really say is maybe if their proportion or the animation was different. But I'm, without a shadow of doubt, very excited for this. And I do believe that when the animation does appear in game, it's probably gonna look cool. And I do think Red Doppio is a very talented modeler. And yeah, this is gonna be very awesome. Anyway, so forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace out, everybody. Plugging it in right here, I am making King's Legacy content on my other channel right now. So if you're a player of King's Legacy, then don't forget to check out my other channel. Also, apart from the current giveaways we have, we're going to be doing another giveaway at 2,500 subscribers on my other channel. So if you want to be part of the giveaways there, then don't forget to subscribe to the other channel as well. And without further ado, let's get this video ended. Okay, I'm going to see you in the next one.